sold me. How does one get one of these in America?
That's a good question. That's a pretty good question. We are getting a lot of requests in the U.S. and it's a nice market, and there is a nice space for a good product like this one. So we are planning on manufacturing our first U.S. market late 2019, and hopefully to be available for purchase or for delivery, I would say early 2020.
So, Philip, if someone from the States bought their own chassis and brought it to your factory, could you build it out for them? Is that something you're capable or open to doing? Is that something you do?
We're open to do that. We just need to be careful for two reasons when we do this. The first thing is we need to make sure that the specs are right, because there are a few things that Panoramic RV that we specify that others don't. So we just want to make sure we've got the appropriate chassis in line with what we build. The other thing is the scheduling. It's just a matter of making sure that trucks is ordered on time to fit in the schedule that we need to comply with. But yes, it's
like
possible.
It's like a 6-month lead time right now from RAM to get the ProMaster.
That's correct.
And then once you're scheduled at Panoramic, then the build time is around...
The build time is pretty less than that. It's pretty quick, but it's more we need to make sure we have the truck a little ahead of time, because if there are any delays in shipping, we don't want to have an empty spot or an empty slot in the production line. So we need to allow a few months, of course, for the build. Just with the lineup that we already have, of course, I mean, people need to be either proactive or patient, and they need to expect to order this probably a year ahead of time to make sure they get it.
So for those of you who are interested in the Panoramic, and why wouldn't you be, then contact me and I can help put you in contact with Panoramic RV. I can help facilitate making sure that they get the right chassis. And we can get some of these delivered here into the United States so you can start enjoying it in settings like this here at Red Rock National Park. Or Red Rock, it's not a national park, is it?
It is a national park.
Red Rock National Park. In Canada, pricing, dealerships, warranty. Can you talk about those?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Okay. So the pricing, the prices for the RV, depending on the option you select, will range from I would say from 100,000 to 140,000,
depending on how it's optioned.
And most of the time they end up in the mid-range, I would say, depending on what the people are selecting. So that's approximately the pricing where we are, and I think it's pretty competitive with what's out there, despite the fact that the product is a notch above what I've been seeing on the market. You then ask about warranty. The warranty is something, of course, we like to manufacture a quality product, but we also like to stand behind our product, and we know that our customer will usually travel pretty far, and that's what we like ourselves too. So what we do is, as you know, that the chassis is warranted by Dodge, so it has 3 years, 60,000 kilometers, or I'm not sure about miles. Is it 3 years, 36,000 miles, or 5 years and 60,000 miles on the engines components. So that's everything that is on the chassis is covered by Dodge. Then we offer a 5-year warranty on everything that we build in the truck, and other than all the OEM components. So all the OEM components have their own warranty. I would say that generally speaking, most of them are 2 years. Dometic, fridge, stove, skylight, all these products are usually 2 years warranty. A few other components are under that, like the television is 1 year, The awning, the Fiamma awning, whether it's manual or electric, would be 1 year also. But I would say generally it's 2 years. Some components have a longer OEM warranty. Solar panels are 20 years. The water pump is 4 years. So they all, depending on the components or option, they can vary. But everything that we manufacture in the coach is warranted 5 years. Plus the other thing that we do is we try to provide, I would say, ground support to all of our users to make sure that they can enjoy the product. So there is a group of people, customer service, who answer all the questions. We provide training also at the plant. Of course, provide training to future dealers or people who can also help get you the most out of your investment, so you can really enjoy all the advantages of the Panoramic.
Speaking of dealers, you just announced a relationship with Géant Motorisé, is that right?
Yeah, that's in La Belle Province in
Okay.
Quebec, out of where we manufacture these
Congratulations.
units. So we've been working on it for a while, and we believe we believe into two things. We like to have a network because it's great. It gives access to our product to more customer, but we also like to have a direct relationship with the customer. So we sell direct, although at this time, and this is not necessarily a way where we want to go, we do not really finance or we do not take exchanges. So we're not a dealership or a manufacturer, and the vision is a little bit different. So that's why we can do both. We do have direct customer, but we don't need to finance them, and they take care about their own exchange. But if someone don't need financing, if they don't need any exchange, then I mean they're more than welcome. It always keeps us in contact with our base, and it helps all the people who are involved with us help us to keep developing the product. Because for us, I mean, although we feel like we've made a step ahead of the pack, we want to stay ahead. So development, R&D is key to this company, and we have a lot of other ideas we want to put on the table, and our customers are also a great base of idea for the future. So.